$50 billion.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Hello. And welcome to the Foundation. I am Kimberly Curry Blue.
I am Willionetta Brooks.
And production is being run by Anthony Blue. The Foundation is a podcast for that really basically is keeping our school together. Keeping us connected with one another. As you know, Morningside High School is closed. And so with that, we've decided that we needed a way to connect former monarchs with one another outside of homecoming, basketball games, and things that we would have normally done to reconnect. This is how we can share information, find out new information, all things Inglewood and Inglewood City, Inglewood, and all things Morningside and Monarch. So this week's Foundation is brought to you by Unique Pro Training. If you are looking to get yourself stepped up for the holiday, the summer, contact Anthony Blue and to set up a consultation today. We do services via internet, which meaning live streaming. You bring it directly to you, or we can come to you, or you can come to us. So summer's almost here, and before you know it, you'll be looking around like, what happened? So start your journey now.
What happened?
Right. What happened? Well, you see those memes where people go, summer just gonna have to wait. it's a little chubby kid, and it's like, yeah, no, whatever. This is my summer body. You got to deal with it. So,
what happened?
Right. So start now, so you don't have any excuses later. That's Unique Pro Training's motto is get it done, no excuses. Right. So, welcome to the show. We were off last week. We had some things that had to be taken care of. You know, life be life sometimes. And so, but we're back this week. And Willa, did you have anything you wanted to say about this welcome?
I want to say welcome. Third leg of the Foundation. We are in full force right now. We've got a lot of things that are happening this year, and we do anticipate you all to be part of it. So, again, we were offline last week. There was, we have stuff. We have lives too. And it's just kind of unfortunate that we definitely have had the opportunity to not be able to do the backup. So here we are, and let's get ready to roll with the Foundation.
All right. So let's get started with the roar. The Roar is all things Morningside. If you have something that you know is coming up and you want us to get that information out, send it to us. We highlight former monarchs, businesses, and things of that nature, or just highlights about things that's going on within alumni. So, with that being said, I want to start off with a little bit of a heavy heart. We had a couple of monarchs that passed this past week. One being Brandy McCory Young, who was class of '86, and that one really sort of has shaken a lot of people. If you remember, Brandy's brother Brett passed back when she was still, I think she might have been a freshman, and she passed by an accident. And there was a memorial to him in the senior circle at Morningside. Do we know what happened to that memorial, Willa?
I don't. I have questioned. From my understanding, they basically said they were going to leave it until further notice, but I'm not sure what the further notice has been. Matter of fact, I had taken a picture of that memorial there too, just as well. Not anticipating that I would have to do a double take on both now. So we will definitely send it through. So, but no, I'll still reach out and do the inquiry. I mean, I'm sure it's something that the family would want to have. So yeah, we're gonna. That's on my list to do right now because no one has basically had gotten back to me within 6 months or so. So yeah.
I heard about Brett McCory before I even got there. Brandy is 2 years my senior, and so that whole accident with her brother passing, was like, wow. And I remember seeing the memorial there, and it's like, oh man, that's wild, And so now here we are, 4 years later. But
it's amazing that they didn't reach out to the family to see if they were. I don't know. I know this is just kind of jumped in. I didn't mean to cut you off, but in a situation such as this, knowing that they had not reached out to the family to give them the opportunity to be able to accept. I'm not going to get emotional because it's definitely catch-22. But yeah, I've got it on my list. It'll be for coming up soon information. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No apologies. It's an emotional scenario. And then there's a Charnissa. I think I'm saying her name wrong. Charnissa Smith, class of '88. She also passed, I think within a day or so of Brandy passing. So I know that there might have been some others, but those were the two that came up this week. Try not to bring the heaviness to the Roar, because we have a large swath of people that we have to cover. But personally, those two just sort of struck home for me. So one, because she was my classmate, and then Brandy, of course, I cheered with Brandy when I came in. She was a junior when I started as a freshman. And Roxy McDonald was her ace boom coon, and she posted it, and it really sort of like, wow. Then I was getting other messages, so yeah,
it's a catch-22. We've actually had quite a few unfortunate losses, and to the respect of most of the families, which they're, I kind of choose to, by the respect of the families, to not do a public service announcement, but with the great exception for those who will allow us as public service announcements to announce. But please keep all of our families and our friends in your prayers at all times.
Yes.
No matter who they are, at all times. Just even when you pass a stranger, just go ahead and shake a hand to a stranger and just say, God bless you. Something that would definitely give a different kind of uplift, because you never know. The next two steps may be your last. You have no idea.
To that point, uh, my pastor we have Bible study every week. And this past Tuesday, one of his comments was, tomorrow is an illusion.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You just don't know. You don't know. The whole day is not finished until it's done. And then you still have to get through the night. So, anyway, we just want to make sure you tell people that you love them while they can hear you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like, what is that statement? And I use it a lot. And there's been a few times I've got it so mixed up. Um, Make today jealous of your tomorrows.
Yeah, that's a good
Everything we
one.
definitely look forward to. Absolutely. Every tomorrow. Every tomorrow. So yeah, this it's a catch-22. But on another note, before we get too far into that, because yeah, it could be definitely an emotional moment for the rest of us. Again, just keep all your friends and family, and even those you don't know, even a stranger, just grab a hand and just say, hey, I love you. I pray for you. But whatever it is that gives you that spirit to say something that can definitely enlighten or help uplift somebody else, you have no idea of what most people are carrying with them nowadays. We might look different, but once we sit alone, and I do mean we, because none of us are exempt. Once we sit alone, it definitely becomes you in your own bubble. Nobody knows how your shoes fit. Believe that. They might look cute on the outside. We have no idea what your toes and your feet may be really talking about.
Hello,
So
somebody.
so let's just keep it all going. And you know what? We'll see you on all the next tomorrows for sure. So while we're moving on from this, because it's a catchy subject. Let's go ahead and have a conversation about this Side City and Sin City. So before I hand it over to Mr. AB, I've got a lot of great feedback of most of you who are very excited about us going back to Side City and Sin City. So I'm a big advocate on promotion right about now. So I've been reaching out to people who are basically not even on Facebook, but they're still very well connected and otherwise. So, you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, you tell two, so forth and so on. And Anthony, it's all you. We can barely hear you.
Coming up in October, October the 8th through the 12th. And we're definitely getting everything bringing it back the way we used to do it. Well, we didn't outside. So we're going to bring it back right way back to our home, us and only bring a friend, that's fine. But we worry about morning side, that's how we roll. Yes, everything lineup is similar, but a few changes. This year we have sneaker ball for Saturday night. The backyard boogie is going to be sponsored by Class 86 so far. So Class 86, and then y'all for the backyard boogie. Everything else just run normally. Happy hour, Friday night. All those different things. So it's just a different type of football. They all will be done the way we do it. So I have another video I got to upload it. I definitely come back to it later on. Since I didn't read the script. I'm just
Oh, okay.
I know, you know what? Look, I like that video. Can you play that again?
Play that again.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yay. I'm excited. I'm definitely.
We haven't. It'll be good to have it back to one. You know.
Yeah.
So. Well, I think we're all excited. Yeah. But I need you to move closer to your mic a little bit. No, I need you to probably go back to the device mic because you sound like you are talking from the other room. All right. So anyway, that's where we are right now with Size City and Sin City. Get your stuff ready. Get your classes ready. You didn't go over the belt. Was it the belt?
Who?
The most classes
So I'm going to repeat what he said just so that we make sure we get it heard. There is going to be a class representation award, and it will look like a big wrestling or boxing belt. And the class that has the biggest representation will get to take that belt home. So, did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, and then you'll keep the belt for a year until the next year, and then we just see who gets to turn out. I am going to challenge class of 76, 86, 96 to a duo, a trio. What's that? A battle. Because those are those pivotal years, right? 86 is planning to, they're already getting their stuff together, but 76 and 96 and 2006 and 66, 16. Don't be left out in the cold. And for our younger classes who normally don't come, because normally we finish sort of around the 90s. We might get some 91s, possibly a 92. But 2016, y'all almost grown. Y'all 28 this year. So, this is technically their 10 year.
Yeah.
So, let's see what y'all can do.
Yep.
Unless you guys want to have, as Anthony would say, it the chicken dinner and the prom dress reunion, which you might. I mean, it's historical. It's classic, right?
That's the classic. That's the classic.
Yeah.
Crazy. Chicken dinner and a prom dress. Oh
anyway,
gosh.
Right. Vintage. 1970. This is my glass. So
You got a lot going on in that glass.
it's grape juice. Well, look.
Okay. Welch's?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take that.
Was that our first year?
That's a few different years. That was a few
Oh, I'm like, was that our first year when we blew out the Tropicana? That was
No, they blew it
amazing.
out.
Oh God, yeah. They had to get people to move us out and just like, y'all, it's time to go.
Oh wow. You know,
We
it took
did
me
an
a minute to
overload.
catch on. I didn't come until I think 85. That was the first. Their 20 year, 30 year, whichever
I don't
one.
know. We had a
Uh,
ball. What was it? And what was it?
at the
We were,
SLS. No,
yeah,
that wasn't the SLS. It was
no,
to South Point.
That was
South Point.
no, that was 85 was right there the creek south of
It was that big ballroom.
yeah. But that
What
one ended
hotel was that?
the one that ended at 2 o'clock and everybody was on fire.
Was it the
Was that our
Tropicana? The
Boulder?
Tropicana?
It was a Silverado.
Silverado.
Right. Silverado.
And the bell.
But yeah, no, but the Tropicana was a wonderful.
The Tropicana was the first one that had free drinks and you know, it was free. It was free. Only thing you paid for was the drink, and you bought your T-shirt. That was the only thing they had. That's all you had. So
Yeah, that was definitely
get
like, and then they put us in that little newspaper for one of the biggest free parties Tropicana has, like Vegas has ever sponsored.
Do we need to go back to them and visit? Oh,
It's
They're just like going
right.
the weird thing baseball field right there as you speak. So
She said, "Do we need to go back to visit?" Visit if you wanna.
when it was empty.
well, it was a nice stop.
It definitely was. It
But,
definitely was.
We'll do it big this year. We're gonna do it big. So you guys start planning now. The rooms are open at the South Point. We're going back to one. So people complained about having options. You still have your options. The host hotel will be the South Point, and the room block is already open. I think this week Anthony and I will go and do our conversation with a coffee with the blues, and we'll go ahead and start really pushing that out. Get that timeline and start doing it maybe at least once a week. So up next is
I'm coming in hot. Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor.
So welcome to our hot topics, and I'm gonna just kind of start off with a new little short. Hot topics for today. Mike Epps. If anyone has ever seen Mike Epps in concert from the beginning of time up till now, hilarious. But he will be at the Intuit Dome Theater tonight. I'm sorry, the Intuit Dome, not the theater. He will be there tonight. Tickets are still available for purchase, and if I'm correct, show starts at 7 p.m.
so he
7
might not
p.m.
have an opening act unless they
I'm sure.
really.
So I was
imagine
trying
that
to
they would be
do
out
some
there.
investigating. To find out who was opening for him, but it's a real hush hush. So
Really?
you know, yeah. I was like, oh wow, really? Special guests, and we don't know. So we'll just kind of leave that as is, but I'm sure that something will spill between now and then. But yeah, so if you all want a little something to do and you just didn't know, Mike Epps is definitely performing at the Intuit Dome tonight. Check him out.
Right.
Go online, see how you can find that.
All right. And then we also have tomorrow are the Clippers versus Golden State at the what they put the Intuit, right? So they have to get that cleaned up really quick.
Yeah. Yeah. They got to do a big turnaround. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then Catalina Jazz. Talk about that one, Willa, because I haven't been to Catalina Jazz in a long time.
So Catalina Jazz Club is actually doing what they call a look back onto the legends. So they definitely have different performers who come out and they sing, they act, they do mostly singing. They will go back into time to a lot of our promising good old faithful who make music. Like about a month or so ago, there was a friend of my friends who basically was doing a tribute to Tina Marie. That's an always forever long going thing, but they've had so many other performers. And from what I understand, within recently, because I haven't been in a while myself, but all the performances have definitely been just great. So again, Catalina Jazz Club, you guys check it out. You've got a lot of people out there promoting people that's actually performing. You know what? Go ahead and just tap into one of us, or just tap in and just kind of see what it's about. But I have not gotten one negative review as of yet from the longevity of time in which actually they are out there with the doors open for extra entertainment. Again, spring is rolling around. We're here. Summer's coming in. It's going to be a real, real busy year. So I would definitely advise most of you, if not all of you, go ahead and start pre-planning. Get with your friends. Do you guys get a packaging together? Like Gardena is coming up in a couple of more. Let's just get it together, pull it together. Hey, let's just go out and hang out and have some fun.
Yes. It's always good to have options and to plan. So, those are our. Well, we have a few other things to talk about. We have, in politics, we're just going to graze politics because, politics is a split of families. So, in the city of Inglewood's Assemblywoman, Tina McKinnon is possibly going to run unopposed in the June election. So, I don't know who else is in that field that thinks they want to possibly run, but you have a couple months. I don't know. We have conversations about keeping the legacy of Inglewood going and the continuity of things and just uplifting the city as a whole. And so one way we do that is through your elected officials to make sure that things don't change too quickly, or the constituents have to be mindful about what's happening so that you are well aware of the changes that are pending. And if there's something that you don't want, you can go ahead and say, no, stop it now. So,
not a no.
Yeah, no. So, and then we have the I wonder if she related to Mrs. Richardson. I never really asked her that. She sort of looks like her. If you have Mrs. Richardson for biology, then maybe you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, she supports the use of body cameras for the Inglewood Police Department following the untimely passing of Brian Bostic, who was under the IPD custody. And Inglewood Councilwoman Gloria Gray has called for a transparent investigation into his passing. So we really, inquiring minds want to know. Like I said before, it's not that anyone has been accused of anything, but you let people go and come up with their own narratives, and then it looks like something happened untoward. So,
right.
Body cams, I understand that Inglewood Police Department has body cams, but the mayor has said no, they turn them off. So, I don't know
not
how
a
that
good
works.
look.
No, it's not a good look.
Not a good look.
And that sort of segues into the Assembly Bill 3206, which is allowing the sale of alcohol until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Good
But
Lord.
but it's only at the Intuit Dome. And then there's a future change for AB 342 that will extend this 4 a.m. license to hospitality zones. So that would include what? Any hotels? I'm assuming we're talking about the sports arenas, just past the Intuit, but also to the SoFi because they have events there, the Forum. What else would be considered hospitality?
Right.
You know, besides hotels. You said what?
I'm making it.
Oh.
If they, the only thing I say about it is it shouldn't pass that because you give a special privilege to have 20, 30, 40,000 people leave 4 a.m. They keep drinking.
Well, they're trying to build up downtown Inglewood. And so Market Street and the whole 9 yards, they want it very attuned to like Santa Monica's Third Street Promenade. And you can have open carry and open carry your beverages. So you can take your beverage from one place to the next on the Third Street Promenade. Well, yeah, they have to turn those body cameras on.
Right. And everybody else's camera.
And then there's no boost Inglewood's pictures up. But they have no body camera to say what happened to anybody.
Yeah. And if we can't get any information from them about what happened to Brian, then I'm gonna. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not there because I would say no. But
Well, I'm sure that there's something will occur. You can only be hush hush and silent for so long. Somebody is going to open up. And I just hope and pray that whatever the information just may be, I definitely pray for the family.
yeah,
There's nothing worse than not to know, for the most part.
that's the part.
So yeah, at least give them the opportunity to try to have some closure, even if that's such a big word. It's maybe a small little spelt word, but it's a big word when it comes to not knowing how a loved one has been taken away from you through the hands of those who they say, and this is no harm. I'm saying it because I understand, but these are the people who are out to serve and protect us. And
Right.
when
One of the issues with that has been that a lot of the officers don't live in the city, and so it makes it a little bit difficult to when you live where you work like that. It is your policing acumen is a little different, because you're talking about your neighbors, people who may see you in church or grocery store or whatever else. So I don't know. I do people who live in other suburb communities, do they work for the police department in that area, or do they go out? That would be a good question.
no, yeah, they
Well, people don't walk the beat anymore. When that a thing, or am I really dating myself?
Right. You said walk the beat, right?
Whatever. So
Walk the beat. Okay, walk the beat.
yeah,
That's
you out
hilarious.
there on your feet. You down there with the people. Your behavior
Right.
is a little different.
Right.
know?
Right. I mean, we know tons of, and I do say tons of retirees from LAPD, quite a few Inglewood PD. List goes on and on and on and on. And a lot of those people that we know, close and personal, has not moved too far out of the diameter from the areas.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because they had a connection. That's because they have grown up within the inner cities of in which where they work. And so the comfortability of knowing who they're dealing with, how they're dealing with, and the connection in which everything is involved definitely made a difference of them and their job versus the ones who drive 3 hours just to get to work and then drive back and have no idea really what it's really all about within the sector of where they work. Again, I never wish anything bad against anyone, and I don't even have an enemy. There may be something I might not like too well, but I just hope and pray that consciously and morally to not let the reality of how you think you need to maneuver
Mm-hmm.
will or won't make a difference on the next person's life just as well. So
That implicit bias is real.
yeah,
It's real.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you
But
know,
I'm sure we'll get some information within some time frame, and hopefully we'll be able to bring a little bit more closure to some things by our next podcast next week. So yeah. But I'm moving on to that because again, that's another one of those serious conversations that we can just have for a really long time.
mm-hmm.
For most who may or may not know, they're actually doing what's called the automatic. Actually, it's called the what is it? I forgot. I was so pushed by it.
People mover.
It's called APM, the People Mover. So for those who have been to LAX, there's actually this train that actually travels from all through LAX, go and it stops to like your rental cars and things of that sort. Well, Inglewood is about to get connected with that too, just as well. Inglewood Transit is actually doing what's called a Inglewood Transit connector. For the most part, they have already did some groundbreaking a couple of years ago, and then it was delayed. Now they're looking to go ahead and do a push and continue. It won't be ready and prepared before the Olympics, but they are definitely doing what they can. I'm just going to say that in order to go ahead and get things moving. The downfall is that all of those current businesses that are within Market Street in Florence, a lot of these businesses are going to have to be relocated or just completely shut down. I was advised that I can only give minimum information about how this is actually really working for them. But right there on the corner of Florence and Market Street, most of you probably will know because I enjoyed this restaurant, is the Fiesta Martin. And there's quite a few locations. And all those other businesses that are actually within that strip mall. So they would either be forced to shut down completely and or with the so-called assistance of your city, Inglewood, are they're going to try to relocate them. But then there's other businesses, unfortunately, just as well, that are actually being affected just as well. So they're trying to do this whole complete revampment of downtown Inglewood, Market Street for sure. And they are doing a lot of, I'm trying to be a little bit more politically correct without opening the huge Pandora's box. Right. They're trying to be a little bit differently addressing when it comes to letting some of these people know either you're going to be in or out. This is what we're offering you. You either take it or you don't, and you move on. And we all know that there's quite a few. We know quite a few people who actually own shops and businesses all throughout downtown Inglewood and Market Street. So, you know what? Chat with some of your friends who actually own some of these businesses and try to see where you can at least, I'm going to just say, just give some kind of comfort. We have been in this inner city for most of us since the 70s. Downtown Inglewood has definitely been like the swap meet. Oh my God, who does not remember the swap meet? But most of us have given downtown Inglewood lots of our money from being a child going into teenagehood to adulthood. Now here we are. I don't want to say seniors, but you know, we ain't too far from that either. But yeah, for those, right, well seasoned. Good answer. So, but for those who own their own businesses there, yes, please continue to support all of your Black businesses, to continue to support your businesses within the city. You don't know. You can definitely make a smile, but that's just an update. So if you're driving through downtown Inglewood, Market Street, Florence area, you will probably start seeing a lot of construction, a lot of things that are going on. And for the most part, that's going to be a new connector from Inglewood going into for SoFi, trying to make it more convenient for even going into the Intuit. And from what I gather, they're also going to be doing a connector through Hawthorne. I mean, they're trying to just make sure that the whole city, South Bay area, is definitely connected by this one connector for for the purposes of it's not a convenience. Obviously not. Obviously not.
We can start the conversation based on who you work with and who you work with. So good, it keeps going on for the billionaire. We go
Right.
and see the advertising for the billionaire. It's not the normal person that needs to get $20,000. That don't do nothing. So again, a lot of it, you already know me. I'm crazy. I'm talking or the bull. So it's not for us. It's for who's scratching back.
Right.
So
Right.
we put up all those bills and whistles, but then again, same thing you did in Panama.
Right.
So I'm talking
Right.
about I see, I know when I see the right, and I know when I see so in area where it is in which way, all good for those people.
Yep.
How the what's the name? I don't know how to call it, but how they keep getting the proper for their own this place. They get hookups. But again, like I said, you got to put up so that's what I got to being needed. Call it out. Stop sugarcoating. Stop, let people know we serious about what I'm talking
Right.
about.
Yep.
That was my 2 cents on that.
All right. Well, you mentioned Hawthorne, Willa, and there is officials in Hawthorne have now obtained a permit, a court injunction that's going to require the owners of the Hawthorne Mall to either develop or demolish. And that's by the end of August, this August.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah, they were like, piss or get off of that pot. Because it's a big eyesore. It's an eyesore. So, yeah, we have to figure out what's going on with that thing. So I guess they were like, listen, because I think, is it Hawthorne Unified School District's office takes up to like the northeast corner?
Corner, right.
Right there on Hawthorne Boulevard, but the whole rest of that mall is vacant. And
right.
so,
right. And it's such a big place.
Everything.
Yeah, it's just utterly amazing. It's been shut down for years. And it's just such a big place for them to not be able to do something with it all these years. Not to say shut it down, but fill it up. Like, I mean, there's so many opportunities and things that could be done with that space, even a portion of that space. You can do rehabilitation centers. You can do just all kind of things, production things for your kids. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. I think it's kind of really sad, though, because the people of I don't want to say the residents of Hawthorne, I don't want to say they don't care, but you never hear anything about them caring.
Well, because the majority of the people who live there are renters. And I think that's what happens a lot in Inglewood too, is that a lot of the people who are affected by the laws and the things that happen are renting. So they don't truly have a vested there's not a really vested interest in making sure that it goes in, because they're like, hey, I could just move someplace else. So it's the property owners who really have to come up and say, hey, you got to develop this something for the community.
Right.
But so many people are just in it for the dollar, in for the dollar. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but playing the game makes a difference. That's a
Right.
definitely that's a heart wrenching thing because that's part of our growing up past too. Like we used to walk and ride our bikes and go to the movies and just hang out in the mall and oh my gosh, but just to kind of see it just dwindle away, and I don't want to say like everything else within our closer inner city circle. It's all of oh my. I'm gonna just to kind of go off the subject because like even for South Bay Galleria, no longer
Right.
Nordstrom's. Yeah, Nordstrom's is no longer there. They're like California Pizza Kitchen has turned into an event place. They're just doing so much differ.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
doing so much differ that how much is it really not only benefiting the city, but it's not even really benefiting those which are actually unemployed, looking for job, things of that sort. So I don't know. There's just a lot that to me that could definitely be offered in order to assist in a whole different kind of way to make sure some things keep standing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just a thought process. I
Well,
don't know.
this is a
Well,
conversation for another day.
absolutely.
But this next segment is called "Tell Me About It."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone's got new graphics.
What you got? I see that. What you got for us? Tell me about it.
So since you guys been talking about market history, we're gonna go back to that.
Oh wow, what is that in the 60s? The late early 60s. Wait.
Yeah, that's a trolley.
Right.
Here's your people.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Local loan.
She said, wait, what is that? That's a big sign.
Right. Yeah,
That is a huge sign.
United Artists. That was like two movie theaters right across the street from each other.
Right across the street from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely a catch-22. I mean, but as you can see, even in the pictures, look at the buses, look at the trolley. I mean, of course, yeah, here we are, 2026, and the upgrades have definitely happened. Excuse me. But wow.
Again, it was Market Street down there. Look how the cars are. I think they still have some of that back. Yeah. So it's still parking and some of the things that staying. Again, you got a lot going on. Movie theaters, crowd,
Wow.
going down the street. Again, we just taking these things out. And now now basically you want to bring it back. People who were supposed to be supposed to be the same thing.
Well, and the Fox Theater is getting a revamp too.
Yeah.
So
Right.
You know.
Because wait, is it Miracle now? I mean, isn't the Fox now the Miracle?
No, the Miracle
Was the
know
Pussycat?
What we
we know the Miracle was Pussycat.
Ooh.
It was a few places.
Oh my gosh.
We don't say that.
That was funny.
I don't say that.
Well, they were playing 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
What year did that come out? We need to look that up. Let's see. What year did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? 1954.
1954.
Mm.
But it's still market. So again, look, that's where they were going to get their entertainment and going to get their clothes and
Mm-hmm.
everything they need.
Excuse me.
Right. Bless you.
Go across the street to the Kit Kat, go over there,
Down the street.
that's it, down the street, and over to they doing their thing.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, that is
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's a crazy picture.
And then for our age, we remember the same thing. We had the squad meet, we had Big Five. If you didn't get that deal, it was Big Five.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got Big Five, and then
But I mean, you can see the hill all the way down the street. So what is that?
Right.
Bowling Hills?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Look how
Yep.
clear the air was.
One good day, huh?
Right. I mean, it's cloudy, but that's a clear day. You can see straight down the Bowling Hills. Come on.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah. That's a good picture.
That's a great picture.
I mean, market got some more, it has more to offer, and there's more to come. But you just got to drive your business. If you're running, it was already like so
Mm-hmm.
you got to keep it back and get ready to come over this downtown. People move their things,
Right.
Right.
Wow.
We wait to see what they're going to do. Definitely, with all the changes and all the things that talk about, the body cam situation is a must. Because again, they still they can do anything they want. So.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I thought you would go in a different direction, but I guess not.
That's what I do over here. I pivot over here.
Okay, pivot over here.
Pivot up.
Let's pivot so we can get back on track. Pivot.
All right. Well,
Look at the world revolving all around us. Every last single. So this is the point where we do some birthday acknowledgments. So unfortunately, we were not on last week, so we did miss quite a few of you, but we will definitely acknowledge you today. And so we're going to start with April 4th. So this is a belated birthday to quite a few. Carla Monjoy Walker, Shatos Freeman, Tosi, happy belated. Faye Bernard, class of 80, what was Faye? 81. Anita Lindsay Anderson. And then we have April 5th. Tony Kuykendall. You know what? I love little Tony. Happy belated birthday, little Tony. Now imagine this. So on April 6th, you have a brother and a sister who shares the same birthdays. Different years apart, but the same birthdays. So Jackie Gunn, Robert Gunn, Joey, happy belated birthday, brother, sister. Love y'all. Daryl Bradford for April 7th. Tracy Cunningham, Lee Ford, that's 79. Happy belated. Lonnie Payne, happy
family.
That's my
right? So April 8th, Mara Young. April 10th, Chanel Starling Lowe. And as of today, happy birthday to Karen Johnson and Lamar Brazier. And actually, they were both of class of 83. Tomorrow we have Sam Campbell and Danny West. So happy early birthday to you two both. I'm sure we'll be hearing about some kind of festivities within the week. Rochelle Lewis Brown actually is on April 13th. And there is Sterling Burton and Happy Heavenly J. Prosser, which was one of our classmates just as well. Birthday is on April 14th. As of April 15th, we've got Paula Manning, Pamela Brown Coleman, which was also one of our classmates, class of 83. You know, I'm going to give the acknowledgments where acknowledgments due. And then we have also Tony Scott on April 15th. And so to end the rest of this week of going into next week, April 17th, we have Randy Martin, Yolanda Williams Fuller, Tasha Johnson, and Marvin Franklin. Happy belated birthday to all of you who actually missed. And happy early birthday to you all. And we will give you acknowledgement on the next following podcast. Enjoy your birthdays. Enjoy your memories. Keep them holding forever. Enjoy.
Right.
Yay.
Yay. Ooh, now it's my segment. The Red Book. So I know I bring this up quite often, but the Red Book advertising, there is just, it's imperative that we really get this up, going, moving, and rolling, because in these times, you really want to know who is vetted, who has what service, who can provide you with expert information, whatever. And so the Red Book is a spin on the old school Green Book, where people would have to like use that when they traveled across country to know, like, okay, we have to get to this spot so that we know we can get something to eat, gas, make a stop, rest, the whole 9 yards. So I'm prayerful we don't get to that point, but until then, what my thought was or is that we have a book of monarchs and monarch adjacents who we can vet their businesses. So to that, I'm going to put myself first as a notary. If you're needing notary services, reach out to me. If you don't have my phone number, DM me, and I will definitely provide you with the notary services that you need, as long as I'm authorized to do so. I am licensed and bonded with the state of California, and I do travel. You probably have it. Okay. And then we also do workouts. So to started this segment with the workout with Unique Pro Training. We do in-person and or virtual. Check with Anthony Blue about how to get started with that. Like I said, summer is summer. You can wear that faja and the body shapers or whatever else if you want to. Or you can get yourself right so you can be a little more free. And then we have Sean McCoy, which is one of our partners. You need rent money. And we got an ad.
I love it.
Sean McCoy is a person to help you find that money if you need it. And he also does taxes and more. So reach out to Sean McCoy. Reach out to us if you need his direct information. It is tax season. April 15th is tax day. And Dave Cole, which is Dave Cole Accounting, LLC. David Linton is a financial advisor, and he also does taxes. He's class of 86. And so we will give David a shout out. Reach out to him if you're not friends with him on Facebook. Reach out to one of us, and we can connect you with him. And then finally, the Smile Studio. My dentist, my husband's dentist, my kid's dentist, Dr. Carla Thomas, class of 88, since y'all like to shout out y'all years. The Smile Studio is located on Manchester. She does a phenomenal job. She has a great team working there. They will use your medical, your dental, and help you to make sure that you maximize your benefits so they can provide you with excellent service. So
Because
Check
Carla
out the
might have to
sponsor.
be my new, like Carla might have to be my new dentist after my thing today.
Oh, yeah. She is vetted by the Red Book. So
Right.
check with Dr. Thomas. And she's licensed, bonded, and the whole 9 yards. That is her dentistry office. She is the proprietor. And she has other dentists that work there underneath her. Underneath her. So, anyway.
So Kim, before we close out, we didn't get a chance to talk about the 1500 squat challenge.
Ooh. So if you've been following me, April is the 1500 squat challenge for the yes, I am a monarch. Sorry. If you're looking for paraphernalia, reach out to us. There's a link. Yeah,
Paraphernalia.
merchandise. Well, what's the difference?
Okay, go ahead.
Is there a difference? Merchandise. I am a Morningside Monarch merchandise. We have all things Morningside Monarchs. If you need some new gear, reach out. We can get you links to so that you can get drop ship directly to you. So that's another plug. Okay.
That's enough.
But the 1500 squat challenge. Sorry. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So I've been on a very various challenges. And one of the new challenge for this month is 1500 squats, which if you started on April 1st, that's 50 squats a day. If you start now, then you have to do the math because you have to do extra squats so that you can get caught up to your 50 a day. Or you might have to do more than that so that you can get through the 1500. But at any rate, I was saying I did a post this morning, and I was watching this podcast, and there was two mental health doctors that were on the podcast, and they said that moving, doing some daily movement, but specifically something to work your legs, squats, a brisk walk. That kind of lower body activity cuts your risk of dementia by 47%. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. I read that
47%. Yeah. So, squatting is not, you're going to have to squat to sit down. You're going to squat to sit on the pot. You have to do a squat, or if you're waiting for something to cook, you can do a couple squats. You can knock these 50 squats out. You can make quick work of that. But I normally do 25 and 25, 25 in the morning, 25 at night. At least that's how I was doing when I first started it. But now I just knock out the 50. But yeah, this is a challenge. Join us. You still have a whole rest. What's today? The 11th?
Yeah, so you still got some time. So I was saying that to say, and to bring it to your attention, because I too have been joining in on your challenge. I'm actually doing more than, where to go? I'm actually doing more than.
Oh, we lost you. Oh, she froze. Well, Willa is doing, she's also joined in on the challenge. I have quite a few people on other social media platforms also that have joined me on this one. And so,
okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to put on my do not disturb, but I'll make it really quick. So yeah, I've been doing more than 50 a day, which is great. I'm the leg person, so it definitely works well for me. But I have also included my mom to, I'm not expecting for her to get 1500 in, but again, she has definitely been shooting for at least 15 and 25 a day. You know, my mom will be 86 this year, and
Awesome.
she is getting older, and there are the transitions that we all know of what actually does help when it comes to battling dementia. Not quite Alzheimer, but as long as you're consecutively moving,
Mm-hmm.
it does give you a little bit more push with a few other things. So if one is going through the motions of the dementias and Alzheimer, to remind themselves and they start doing it, you
Mm-hmm.
will see some things of the memory concept coming back at all times. So
That's
just as you
awesome.
know how you pour water, so it's definitely been good. And so I was mentioning that in hopes that you would have definitely hit the nail on the head about how it does help when it
With
comes
the
to
memory.
the memory. So when it comes to working out and exercising, even taking walks, you see a lot of older people walk a lot too, just as well. They
Mm-hmm.
remember how to take a walk down the street, around the corner. So again, and I'm just gonna just be this advocate. Um, hey, even if you can only do 10 or 15 a day, that's fine. Do it at your desk. Do it just as you're standing there in line at the grocery store, like I did the other day, and somebody looked at me like I was crazy. And in my mind, I was going, "You need to be doing about 2,500 before the end of the month." So my little 25 standing in the line is nothing. But yeah,
Right.
no, I just want us all just to be advocates for the next, and just keep raising us, keep helping us, keep pushing us.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see a lot of tomorrow's people. So yeah, thank you, Kim, for bringing that challenge to the table, and I appreciate it. And then we will definitely be excited. Now, you know, I don't have time to video, so I'm just saying you'll see the
That's
difference
okay.
you'll see the difference in me when you see me. But
That's
yeah,
it.
it's been wonderful, absolutely. So keep bringing the challenges on, Blueies. We appreciate and respect every bit of everything you're doing.
Yes. Because I have seen, like, I told you, I have one of those scales that tracks how many hairs on your head. So, but I really always monitor my visceral and my subcutaneous fat, my total body fat, and my skeletal muscle. And the skeletal muscle has gone up. The total body fat has come down. I'm finally hit like the sweet spot with the visceral fat, which is like a 10. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been like targeting that. And so, the visceral fat is the fat that's around your organs. That's the
Right,
bad fat.
right,
Well, fat is fat, but you do need fat for brain, cholesterol, or whatever else. But the visceral fat is the one that coats your organs and makes you not healthy. And then the
right.
subcutaneous fat is they say cut you to the white meat. That's the white meat. That fat that you see, the yellow fat when you see if you get cut deep enough. And
Right.
so all those two numbers for me have both gone down. So I'm on my trajectory now. Now,
Oh yeah.
that's all I needed to see. I'm like, how many? What? Please get up and do. So,
Right. So taking it, look, I was telling you before I what is it, about a week ago, not even really a week ago, my 10,000 steps, which equals up to 5 miles.
mm,
And, get your steps in.
yep,
Get you something, get your steps in. You got the trainer over there. You got the trainer of the challenger right there. Hey, come on, people, let's join in. Let's join in and just have some fun.
go
Oh,
ahead.
by
I
the way,
see you peeking in around the corner.
I know, huh? I see you too.
Say what you gonna say.
And so now here we are.
But yeah, about to close, but we can close with this stuff we've been talking about. They talked about the challenges and getting out of that challenges. We talked about a lot today, so we in a little overtime. I like to end one time. We in a little overtime. So overtime is good. Overtime is good. So this is part of our close. So y'all can still finish closing that y'all had, and I just add a few more things because I think Willa asked me about this right here. Take some. So yeah, all those
Okay.
all those designs are available, and we do it again. You can get you can get any size up to 2X. Anything 3X would have to be made outside of the company, but you can actually order it via any of these any of our morning side and shows any different sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, whatever. You can get those in 3 days. So they already get made when you order bands coming. It's on the so those were one of the things on the clothes. On the other clothes, talk about unique pro training. So we are getting that.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Coach Blue. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm coach at Unique Pro Training Virtual Studio. So if you're looking to get in shape this summer, this is the perfect opportunity for you. This program will be tailored specifically toward you and your fitness goals, whether it's weight loss or muscle gain. We can help you achieve those goals. You also have access to a private Facebook or TikTok group where we can share tips and tricks on how to stay while working out from home. And don't worry about not having equipment either. We provide a link where everything that's needed is available for purchase for your workout session. So there won't be any excuses why you cannot make progress toward achieving your goal. Plus, with our convenient scheduling options, it makes getting in shape easier than ever before. All sessions are recorded so they can be replayed later if time permits. If you want more information or would like to sign up today, please contact me in my DM. Let us help guide you through this journey together. Because when life throws obstacles at us, sometimes we need someone by our side who believes in us just as much as ourselves do. That way we can push forward confidently knowing that, no matter what comes next, we got this. Thanks again for watching and see y'all soon. Peace.
Peace. That was great.
Peace.
That was
All
great.
right. Oh, this elephant eating, that's me.
Oh, oh, oh,
So, that's me.
that's you.
The only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So that's how you have to tackle this weight loss or everything that's big in your life. If you want to break it down, it's bit by bit.
Right.
So
Right.
all right. Well,
Right.
then I want to say thank you for joining the foundation, for watching us. Thank you for sticking around for as long as you did. We did go over a little bit, but today it's all good. And we will see you again next week. What else?
Chili cheese fries?
Did we just talk about working out? You got some chili cheese fries on the camp. Okay.
Like after the elephant conversation, huh?
Yeah, that is a chili cheese
Probably
fry.
had.
Brawley Hut. Here we go.
Look,
Brawley
I was
Hut.
wondering how long it was going to take her to go ahead and just.
Jeans. So this shirt, I got it from Sean Harris, one of the Fabulous Fives. He made the shirt, and I don't know if it's in production again, but I can reach out and find out for you if you want it. But every time I wear this shirt, our Inglewoodians love this shirt. If you know, you know, right? Probably Hut,
Right.
Superfish, and Jeans.
Right.
So
I'll
we
get
represent each
mine.
other. See you next week.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Wonderful.